fallen police officer Bryson Anderson had a vision for his family, a home where he and his wife Donna and their children could be safe and happy. He always imagined he'd be there to share in that joy. Sadly, that was not to be. Tonight, we bring Bryson's dream to life.
This is the biggest rescue renovation ever attempted in Australia. A $600,000 project to be done in just 10 days. All workers will be volunteers and all supplies donated. It sounds impossible. To do it, you'd need an army of people. Well, we've got two. First, Bryson's former colleagues, fireys and police officers who worked alongside him and will provide the manpower. And then hundreds of tradies who never met him but simply want to help. You won't believe what together everyone has managed to do.
All of these people are here to help my family. I don't even know most of them. Bryson's dream is finally coming true.
More than 200 volunteers.
This has been the most rewarding experience that I've ever had.
Over 50 suppliers.
It's mind-blowing, it really is.
7 months' work in less than 2 weeks.
The enthusiasm is infectious, you know, from everybody. It's just overwhelming.
The human spirit at its very best.
Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Helping a family devastated by a senseless tragedy. The death of police officer Bryson Anderson.
Bryson won't be here, but yeah, he'd be up there in heaven looking at it going, wow.
Inside the bushes somewhere, we'll just dig a big hole, just drop it straight into there.
For the past 4 months, Bryson's family, colleagues and community have been mourning.
He was a fantastic, fantastic man.
He's a great dad.
You could tell he just loved life. It was awesome.
He was always a joker.
Devastated by the loss of a 45-year-old father, a husband, a detective inspector.
The thing that impressed me about him was he treated everybody exactly the same, no matter who they were, whether it was the Commissioner of Police, the common man or lady in the street.
And a firefighter.
Yes, it's been very tough for me. When I see it on TV, I crack up, and I'm still not okay with the type of thing. I'm still having problems because he was a great man.
Good evening. We begin our broadcast with breaking news. A policeman has died after being attacked, reportedly with an axe.
Do you get a chance to speak to him?
Absolutely.
Could you say what you said?
They're private things I said, you know, on behalf of myself. A few words that I'm glad I got the chance to say.
What we do know is that he's a senior officer that works in the local area. His death, I understand, is going to send shockwaves through the police community.
I had to go and tell my wife that we'd lost him. That was the hard part. I thought I'd passed that.
Did he say anything to you?
I felt his presence, and that's probably the best you can get in those circumstances.
Shed plenty of tears like a lot of other cops, but it just struck me. I thought, yeah, there's a man like Bryson, this has happened to him.
I didn't want to believe it, and it's just, it was horrible.
He's irreplaceable. That's what you can say.
That December day, Rex and Shirley Anderson lost one of their 3 sons.
I was extremely proud when he joined the force because that made 2 sons I had in the job then. It wasn't a job, it was a lifetime career. And I just felt as though he was following in his father's footsteps, as did his elder brother. He always wanted to be a policeman, unfortunately.
Bryson was born into a family with police blood flowing in its veins. His brother and fellow officer Warwick.
When he saw something that he didn't think was right and he did something about it, so he had the courage to stand up for what he believed in, and sometimes you pay the price for that. So it's not an easy path to tread, but I think all the time he was prepared to do that.
Their father Rex was a superintendent, a policeman for nearly 39 years. The moment Bryson told him he was joining the job was among his proudest.
But I can exactly remember the day that he was sworn in, and all he could say was, "What a great day, what a great day." I knew that he would have been a career policeman. I knew it then. It wasn't just a job for him. It was a lifetime job, a career.
Bryson Anderson had it in his eyes, he had it in his manner, that rare quality that instilled a sense of trust into those with whom he came into contact.
A thoroughly good bloke. I worked with Bryson and I can vouch for that. He lived for the community, died serving it, and deserved much better.
Bryson's funeral was the mark of the man. In solid blue ranks, thousands of fellow officers, from commissioners to constables, all the ceremony the force could muster.
This is the sort of guy you cannot afford to lose in a police force. Yeah. Communities rely on people just like him to do so much work.
It was, according to Commissioner Andrew Scipione, a fitting farewell.
Bryson paid the ultimate price. He should never have had to, but he did.
The Commissioner's Valour Award.
Commissioner Scipione presented a posthumous honour for the stabbing attack which cost Bryson his life. Though wounded, he had gone to the aid of another injured officer.
He loved doing policing. He loved locking up crooks. That was his game. He loved doing it.
In the detective's office at Castle Hill, Bryson Anderson took Brett McFadden under his wing. He taught him so much.
You had to go home at night and put your head on the pillow and say, no, we've done the right thing here.
The pair became lifelong best mates.
Knew what it was to be professional, to embrace the essence of being a detective, also a very compassionate leader.
He's a role model, genuinely would be the type of duty officer that'd be out on the road supporting his junior staff. So on Friday, Saturday night, he'd be out there leading by example, leading the charge.
Dave Jones was Bryson's boss at Windsor. He lost a good friend and a mentor to the station's younger officers.
And they respected him and enjoyed his company and loved to learn from him.
Together, the pair also served as on-call part-time firefighters at Windsor.
You're there to help people, to save their property, save their lives, that sort of thing. So that was important to him.
It saddened me then. It saddens me now. I'm still angry. At the end of the day, some good must come from this. From the craziness, there must be some common sense.
G'day everyone. First I want to just thank everyone for turning up, because without you guys, we couldn't do what we're about to do in the next 10 days.
Brad the Builder is our project manager, coordinating the build for Bryson's wife Donna and 3 kids, Olivia, Darcy and Kane.
Been moving stuff, been helping whatever I can.
Good day?
Yeah, it's been great.
You actually worked on these plans with Bryson?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It's sentimental. Bryson approached me and asked what I did for a living before I joined the force. And I said, design engineer, building design. So we sat down. A lot of hours into the preparation for what we call the man cave.
After 18 months of planning, Bryson had hoped to start building later this year. The family will stay for 3 days, working alongside people they know and people they don't, before being whisked away to a hotel so we can make the final product one almighty surprise. 1, 2, 3, have a look. So what exactly is being done? To start, a massive extension of the existing house, a new wraparound deck complete with new stairs, a large wooden cabana off the existing pool, a new driveway, fully landscaped gardens, and to top it off, Bryson's dream shed, a mini house in the backyard, complete with a work area, bathroom, kitchenette and games room.
He came to me with the plans for the shed and asked me what I thought and how much it would cost to build and that sort of thing.
Blue shirts everywhere. You know what? Cops are tops.
First job, knocking down Bryson's old shed.
It's been like a trail of ants carrying stuff out the front. It's going really, really well.
Basically, we're just going to lift the roof of the shed up, just pull it towards me. It's all going to fall down on the ground. Basically, just get some blokes in and just pull it apart.
Their next big task, removing a shipping container concreted into the ground.
I suppose clearing it out was sadder. Having it actually come down and having all these people come out to help, I think that's been really heartening.
The shed is completely gone and it only took 4 hours from 7 a.m. to 11. They're already forming up for the concrete. That's going to be poured at 1 o'clock. So it is world record pace, and that's because there's so many volunteers and they're all working so hard.
Astounding, and I come to help and pull the garage down. It was already down on the ground.
John from JD Concrete has helped on a current affair rescues 3 times before.
We've done probably 3 days work in one. Yeah.
We love doing it, we love the task, we love the mission. We just, all JD boys, we just love doing it.
The old rotten deck off the existing house also needs to be ripped off to make way for the big new extension.
Look, it's an absolute privilege to be part of the project, you know.
For me, it's about honouring him and Donna and the kids and helping them out.
Today we've just been putting in the internal drainage.
In the backyard, all the trenches are being dug. The old pipes are cracked and the plumbers need to replace them all.
The guys went through the water line and through the stormwater line, so we've had to do a few diversions and move a few items out of the road and divert them around the slab so that they can carry on and get the slab in.
The entire donation to get this job concreted is absolutely massive. All of this area around me and right up the driveway has to be concreted. It's about 40 cubic metres or about $25,000 worth. But at least there's an easier way to do it than the good old-fashioned wheelbarrow. Hanson has come on board for supplies. Work continues until 9:30 p.m, colouring the concrete to match the gravel driveway.
That's the skeleton of Bryson's dream.
Day 2 begins a week later after the slab has set. This time it's a mass of qualified tradies on site, again volunteering their time.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Kindness to strangers, and it's really nice.
1 in 3 homes will be attacked by termites. 2 layers of plastic with the fabric which is laced with deltamethrin, and that is the active ingredient to deter termites.
Ace Gutters are generous enough to supply the materials and I'm only supplying time, so it's nice to help.
We're supplying all the frames, the roof timbers and everything to get the skeletal up of the job.
A $10,000 donation from Gem Frame and Truss.
We think it's worth it. I'm a family man and he wanted to do this for his family and his kids, so I had no hesitation in doing it.
We stand the frame, do all the carpentry, put it together, cut the floor joists in, cut the roof. Generally just all the carpentry on it.
I'm involved with my old man, used to be a copper at Windsor and he's retired now, and I used to live around the corner from Bryson.
We're donating the scaffolding that's required on the building side here. Bryson was my brother-in-law, so we've had a long association.
Just as our troops start to tire, backup arrives by the busload. 27 officers all the way from King's Cross.
It's very different work to what we do in the cross, there's no doubt about that. It's very physical, and as soon as we sat down it was like, oh, this muscle here and this muscle here.
Why do you keep coming back?
I enjoy it, I really love it. It's great working with different people. You learn different things all the time, because I'm not a tradie. By working with the tradie, you learn things, you rub shoulders with people you wouldn't normally rub shoulders with, and they're a great bunch of people.
The efforts of everybody on this job should be commended, but the generosity of one does stand out. Kevin King from HR King & Son Home Timber and Hardware, with the support of their suppliers, donating a whopping $80,000 worth of materials.
We love being involved in community projects, but also the Anderson family, that just touched everybody's hearts and touched ours, and we wanted to be involved with that.
And there's no limit. Any time someone runs out, Kevin simply brings more.
We're back for the 8th time.
Our other massive supplier is Masters, again willing to donate whatever is needed.
Masters is donating everything from timber beams to the kitchen barbecue. Anything that's really required, we're pitching in. The fact that he went to work to do his job, serve the community, and he didn't make it home, that really moved everyone.
Went to Windsor Police Station the day after the tragic death, and you got crooks, dropping off flowers. People were reporting there in bales saying, "Yeah, sorry, he was a nice bloke. He always treated me well." And that's the type of bloke Bryson was. He was just a legend.
CSR donates all of the gyprock. Most of the existing house will be left untouched, as the family had just finished renovating things like the kitchen and bathroom. But we'll add in a few comforts like ducted air conditioning.
And we thought we'll bring our caravan, and that way we can put in some hours and get the job done.
My bed's here, TV's up there, so it's pretty good.
The distance some tradies travel to take part is astonishing. Brendan, his 18-year-old son Karen and friend Jeff are from Newcastle. They set up camp in the front yard to stay for the entire project.
I lost my dad, and I know how it is to lose well, not a spouse, but a family member, and it's pretty hard. So.
Wattle provide all the paint, around $10,000 worth. There are 4 different painting companies on the job, including a second father and son team.
We're painting windows. We're here helping out, obviously, for a good cause.
Greg, who also did a massive commute.
It's come from Raymond Terrace and it's about 230 kilometres away.
And John Austin from Shades Painting and Decorating, who brought a team of 6 most days.
We haven't done it for the recognition, it's more that being able to help out and be able to do something for someone, yeah.
But the person who travelled the furthest is 17-year-old Jack, flying down from the Gold Coast.
I was only going to be here till Wednesday, but once you start, you want to see it to the end, so you stuck with me.
He finished school last year and is yet to find an apprenticeship.
I had a trouble with the garden up there, and all of a sudden I had 20 guys come up and go, "You need a hand? You beauty."
Later in the week, his dad also flew down.
Hey! Here we go!
In the middle of so much hard work, there was plenty of celebrating. Celebration of new friendships, new beginnings, and most importantly, Bryson's life.
It's a really good distraction for them, and I think they're so busy. They haven't had time to think or to dwell.
I'm just wondering how many of your future clients will be expecting you to hang around till 11 o'clock at night doing your work under lights.
Yeah, well, my client at the moment, I'm not on their job, so... No, but they know, it's all right.
Do you see it also as a mark of support for what you do in your job?
Oh, yeah, I think so. And it's good, because we deal with the dark side and there's the good side, and we appreciate it.
We've donated all the windows and doors for the Anderson family. Hopefully it helps in the way. So on behalf of Select Windows and Trend Windows and Doors, it's a bit of a combined effort.
We've donated the air cell insulation and it's perfect for this build because it's a 2-for-1 product.
Mum! The Andersons are massive cricket fans. Every year they have a themed Boxing Day test in their front yard.
Okay, do you want some help to get him out?
Oh, yeah.
Look right behind you, I reckon they can help you.
There might be a decent game of cricket out here, so we thought we'd come and join in, see if I can get a game.
New South Wales Speed Blitz Blues players Doug Bollinger, Stephen O'Keefe and Ben Rohrer came out for a quick hit.
You can always see the passion in their face and them just wanting to have fun with us, and it always puts a smile in your face when you have great kids like that or a great family like this.
Wait for a big surprise. See you guys.
It will be a little bit hard to stay away, but it'll be even more special when we do come back.
The other big superstars of the reno are people like Nathan from Northside Carpentry, who had a 4-hour return trip per day, and he came every day.
It's a good way to give back to a family that's lost their dad. Words don't cut it, so maybe a bit of helping hand does.
Shane from Hines Carpentry formed a team with Nathan that would last the entire project.
Yeah, we've just been looking to do a bit of volunteer work up the mountains where we're from, and there's not a lot of opportunity to do it, so we thought this is a good cause.
Got a pre-warrant before the jip rope. My father worked with Bryson about 15 years ago, and my old man thought he was a good bloke, so that's good enough for me.
Hold on. That's it. How easy is that? Basically, I'm donating 10 subcontractors, 10 plasterers for the day.
We've given you a day to do this job, but how big is this job?
It's honestly about 5 days' work.
6 of us here today, put the new roof and veranda on the main house and all the flashings and made it watertight.
We're not even halfway through this project, but what's already been done has to be seen to be believed. And the only way to do that is to go up.
4,000 bricks, job done. Woo!
I can't believe this is up in 5 days, to be quite honest. It's actually quite amazing for me. Working in the industry, I've never seen anything go up so quick in my life.
They're beef burgers with red wine onion, herb mayo, homemade smoky barbecue sauce, and they're lean beef, 100% Angus with cheddar.
Lunch is on!
And you know what they say, a fed tradie is a happy tradie. So thanks to Alex from MCE Catering for donating a gourmet lunch every day.
Feed them a bit of a carb overload, but I try to sneak a little bit of healthiness.
Also keeping the troops going, Iggy from Stanley Black & Decker.
I can do more than just donate a few tools. I can be here to help make sure everybody's safe with the tools that they're using, get the jobs done with the right tool for the right job. It's simple little things like keeping batteries on charge, so there's always, when somebody runs out of a battery, I've got something to hand them over, just keeping it going, really.
Green and Kennard's Hire, two other companies who've long supported ACA projects, are also on board again, providing new hot water systems and essentials. What is this? Is this a doll's house?
This is my little side project. I thought we've got to do something with that letterbox, and what better thing to do would be to replicate Bryson's dream garage into a letterbox.
Taj Mahal of chicken coop. Stick some numbers on the chickens and we'll set them out for a race partway through the day.
This, very backbreaking at the moment. It'll be hard to get out of bed in the morning when we get going.
You just put everything on hold for the week, have you?
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah.
So this has cost you money, not only your time here, but it's cost you money.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. So we're happy
Good on you,
for it.
Steve. Again, mate, you blow me away.
But we're actually putting all the cladding on this shed building. We've got to get this front section ready for the stairs tomorrow. So we're basically doing all the cladding and then any carpentry work that needs to be done.
Being a policeman, I just think that was horrendous what happened there, and it's just totally wrong. And you know, the wife and kids, it's just, even the hairs on the back of my neck are starting to stand up. You know, it's just not right. You know.
My wife said to me a couple of weeks ago that, you know, this was happening, and she said it would be a good cause, and did I want to come up here and do something and give up my time? And I said, yeah, no worries, let's go. So here we are.
Doing the floor today, walls tomorrow, and yeah, get out of here and get it all done for him.
My background's carpentry and staircases, so he's asked me to come and help him design a nice staircase off the decks.
We've got a 300mm hearth coming out, 200mm bit of sandstone here.
How late are you staying on this job? It's not a 7 till 3 job, is it?
No. I mean, the last few nights have been pretty late. I've been averaging about 15 to 16-hour days. But I tell you what, you have to do that because it's the only way we're going to finish.
I feel sorry for the young kids, you know, to not have a father around anymore, and you know, it's just great to see his dreams and their dreams to, you know, come to life.
We need to remember Bryson. He wasn't just a policeman, he was a firefighter, he was a friend. So, yeah.
You can say thank you a million times and it's not enough. Just the people who come out and help and have contributed in every way, we just want to look them in the eye and say thank you. It's, you know, it's a genuine, heartfelt thanks from the family.
It's a huge project, and tomorrow night we are live from the Anderson home as we unveil Bryson's dream to his family and friends. It's going to be a very special event.